Today's tips and tricks will be about the command line. More specifically, I'll be telling you about the most common UNIX shell commands so you can dump the graphical user interface and the mouse and use only the console and the keyboard, just like real developers. Hello, my name is Roland Texan with Game of Apps, preparing youth for 21st century careers. So I was just kidding, of course. Real developers still use the mouse and appreciate the graphical user interface just as much as anyone. But sometimes we have to drop down to the command line or console in order to be more granular or to have explicit control over what we're doing. For me, this is especially true when I'm using Git, because I want to know exactly what I'm doing. On Mac computers, the default shell is terminal, which is already a UNIX shell. You can start terminal by going to Spotlight and typing terminal. On Windows computers, the default shell is MS-DOS or the command prompt. This is okay for simple use cases. Git is not normally installed on Macs or Windows computers by default. On a Mac, you can install Xcode from the Mac App Store, which automatically installs Git on your computer. On a Windows computer, you can install Commander, which provides you with not just Git, but also a UNIX shell or command line as a bonus. We have a separate video for installing Commander if you're interested. So when you start terminal, you will start out in your home folder. If I want to see what my current folder is, I would do pwd. pwd stands for Print Working Directory. And you can see here that my current directory is users Roland, my home folder. If I want to switch to a different folder, I would do cd. So cd stands for change directory. So if I wanted to go to the root folder, for example, I would just go cd/. That would take me to the root folder of my computer. So now if I do pwd, it shows me that I'm in the root folder of this hard drive. If I want to go back to my home folder, there's a shortcut, cd tilde. So the tilde stands for your home folder. So whenever you want to go to your home folder, just go cd tilde. And then now I'm back at users Roland. You can also go cd, for example, tilde/desktop. So I want to go to my desktop. And another shortcut is if I hit the tab key. So I type desk just enough, and then if I hit the tab key, it'll autocomplete. And then now I'm on my desktop, which is a subfolder inside my home folder. Okay. So I'm back into my home folder. So that's for changing folders. Now, if I want to show the files in my folder, command is ls for list. So this shows me all the files in my folder. Now this is the simplified view, and I don't quite like this view because some of these are folders, for example, and some of these might be files, and I can't really tell. So I usually give the additional parameters -al. Now if I do that, then it shows me more information on my files. Number one, it shows me some of the hidden files. Any file that starts with a dot in UNIX is a hidden file. It also tells me which ones are folders. So for example, library here, D here is a directory, so it tells me I know that it's a folder. While this one here, it doesn't have a D, so that's a file. It also shows me the date they were created and the sizes. So ls still works, but usually I just go ls -al and it gives me more information. Okay, so if I want to copy a file, the command for copy is cp. So cp for copy. So for example, if I want to copy, let's say zs, this file here, zshrc, so zs, again I can go tab, and then it'll autocomplete. Okay, so it only went up to h because there are two files that goes zsh. So if I want this one, then I can type the R, and if I autocomplete, then that'll be that. So I can copy that into another file. I can say, I can copy it to a file called temp file. Okay, so now if I do the ls-al, then it shows me that I have a new file called temp file. Okay, now the opposite of copy is to remove or to delete. So it's rm temp file, and that'll delete that file. If I list that, then it's gone. You can also copy files, so zshr, I can copy that into a folder. So if I do this, that'll copy it into a folder, and I can give it a name. So those are just some quick commands on Unix. Well, I should show you one more thing. So now I'm in users Roland. There's a shortcut. If I go cd ... means the folder that's above me. So in this case, I'm currently in users Roland. So ... refers to users. So now if I print my working directory, then it's users. If I, let's say, was in desktop, so I'm in users Roland desktop. If I go cd ... what do you think it'll happen? It'll be the folder above me, Roland, / and then ... is another folder above me, which is users. Okay, so if I do that, and then I do pwd, I'm now in users. Oh, cd has a shortcut, which I just did. If you do cd with no parameters, then it'll bring you back to your home folder, which is users Roland. All right, one more thing, which I'll show you now, which in Git, ... is the folder that's above me, ... is the current folder. So notice it when I did the ls-al, it shows me ... this is my current folder, and this is the information about my current folder. Okay, ... is the information about the folder that's above me, my containing folder. Okay, and last thing, clear is to clear your screen if you just don't want to see anymore. You want to clear screen. History shows you the commands that I just executed, and a shortcut here, I can use the up arrow to go back to a previous command. So that saves you from typing. And once you go there, you can actually start typing other things. So I can start adding additional stuff onto the previous command. If I want to just jump to a specific command here, so 1015, I could go bang, ! 1015. Okay, and that'll re-execute that command. Okay, so if I want to do a clear, for example, 1030, I go bang 1030. And that'll do a clear. Okay, so just some quick tips on using the command line. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.